Hello, it's experiment day today. I want to make two 5 litre batches with the same IBUs and the same strength, but one with Challenger and one with Pilgrim, which I know I've actually got those Pilgrim hops, which I know the IBUs. Anyway, experiment time, as I said. Today I'm going to make two 5 litre brews. I'm going to use the water made a few weeks ago. That saves only half the amount of mashing and stuff like that and all the cleaning up. And then I'm going to make one brew which I know more or less what the IBU of, because I'm going to use hops I know what they are. I'm going to use my Challenger hops to make another brew which is more or less exactly the same, but I'm just going to bitter at the standard rate for that hop, and then see how each of them come out. Let's have a look, see what I've got here. So on Bismuth here, what I've done, I've made this one here. I'm just using a kind of golden ale style. So it's got Challenger in it. Challenger at standard rate, which is 7.5, and there's 4.3 and 1042 estimated original gravity. And I've got another one which I'm going to do as well, which is another 4 litre batch, which has got Pilgrim with the same stats. So the theory is, I'll hang on a second. Okay, weighed out and popped in my first load of hops. That's Challenger in there. And I got this these for the last 10 minutes. I'm going to stick a word of flock in there as well. So yeah, we're going to boil that for an hour. I think what I can say is that when I did take the when I did take them out of the thing, they smelled really, the aromas are really strong. So I think they're definitely going to hit that target. So anyway, we'll boil that for 50 minutes. We'll take it out. We'll stick a whirl we'll stick at the last 10 minutes in there. We'll stick a whirl flock in there, and then we'll chill it down in the fridge, and then we'll do the next lot. So I'm sorry, I just put the aroma hops in now. I actually need to get a whirl flock tablet and stick that in there as well. So yeah, that's the first lot. It's boiled down quite a lot. I think it's boiled down maybe a litre off that, which is what I planned, because I've got 5 litres now and 1 to 4 litres. So when it goes in the demijohn, it doesn't boil over too much. Anyway, I've decanted my yeast out. I've got 2 batches of yeast I've made. I was slightly curious. I think I'm sure I saw a fly inside inside the demijohn when I was actually what was the word? As I was growing the yeast a few days ago. But it might just been a fly outside. It's a fly that's very happy inside, so it must have been just on the outside. Okay, so I'll get a whirl of flock in there and do the last 10 minutes, and then we'll cool that down and get that into the demijohn, and then start on the next batch. So I've quickly cooled this down, and I've siphoned off all the wort. I've got the wort I've killed the wort down, but I just let it stand for a while. I'm going to aerate it. But what I've done, I've collected a bit more than, well, I actually boiled away quite a lot there, so I've actually topped it up with just tap water to 4 litres. So that one's the Challenger batch. I've just got to do the same with the same with the Pilgrim hops, and I'll obviously dump the yeast in, and off we'll go and see what it's like. I still got my oh, there's a quarter keg ready to go. I still got my American IPA, which is out here, just finished. So that's going to come out, and I'm going to chill this down, get this down to about 17 or 16, 17 degrees, ready for the next ferment those 2 demijohns. So this is the second batch. It's going to be the Progress. No, it's not. No, it's not Progress. It's Pilgrim. I did have quite a lot of sediment in that last one, which I'm not too happy about. But I think next time I'm going to use the condensed electric liquid extract I've got. I measured the original gravity. Well, once topped up obviously just then, I measured the original gravity. It was 1038. which is maybe a final gravity of circa something like 10, maybe about 4%, maybe a bit less than 4%. So that should be good, nice light easy drink. And this is just come to a boil now, and I'm gonna stick the hops in there now. It's going good. So we'll get the first sort of challenger in there. Sorry, pilgrim, and we'll boil that up for 45 minutes. Stick those in towards the end. Put a polar flock and chill it down, and see how we go. So coming up to the last 10 minutes. Just going to put this. And there we go. What I've done this time, I've actually lowered the boil a little bit, because I think the last time I did, I boiled it so bad that all the water boiled off, which wasn't a good idea. So yeah, just simmer it nice and slowly now, which is good. Nice little rolling boil. So give us 10 minutes and then we'll cool it down. So I've got both of these all in demijohns now. That one's in there. Sorry, a bit too fast. That one's just cooling down. The yeast is there, look. So excuse the noise. So what I'm doing here is just starting to aerate this water. I've got my air stone in there. That seems to be doing a good job. So I'm going to leave that in there for about 15 minutes. And once I've finished airing that out, I'll pitch some yeast. I might actually pitch yeast about halfway through actually. But yeah, so that's going there. So leave that go for a while. And once this is finished airing, I'll pitch the yeast in the other one, which should be just down to the right temperature by then. But yeah, I've had a quick taste of the well, this is the challenger one, but I had a quick taste of the pilgrim one, and it's tastes very bitter, which is good. I just hope it's not too bitter, and you can't actually, because obviously there's only a certain tolerable level that you can actually detect bitterness at, and then after that you can't really, it's not that easily perceivable. So we'll see. So yeah, I'll come back to you when these are bubbling away. Anyway, it's a few hours later, and as you can see, they're going for it. This is one of the advantages, obviously, of using a starter. So yeah, we're looking about that's better. About 3 hours after the put. So leave those for a few days, and hopefully they'll about ferment out quite quickly. Now we need this one here is the the challenger, and this one here is the one with pilgrim. Well, hi, good morning. I'm just having some bit of a finalisation of this experiment I did yesterday. And just some thoughts. I think the first thought I had was I actually made the strength, the alcoholic level, quite high. I started off with a wort which was 1042, and then I boiled it. I took a litre out of that, more or less, and I think it's both of those. I think one came to 1038 and one came to 1040. What was it? 17. I think one came to 1046, and the one I had, one of those, my target was both the target IBU, target specific gravity of both of those was 1042. So I came a little bit over and a little bit under, 2 points either way. So maybe a few more points on the top end. on the final gravities. Bitterness though, they were both boiled in the same volume of water, the same specific gravity for the same amount of time. So in theory, they should actually be the same IBUs. But as I said, there are certain factors I talked about. Will I do this again? I wouldn't do it with all grain. There's too much sediment and stuff in there, and I find my grain father just pumps out far too much particles and things at the moment. Need to get something in place to filter out all the shit that comes through, because the filters just when you use hot pellets, and also my grain, the thickness of my grain is just useless. So I think two things. One, I'm going to filter the hops out as they come out into the. I'm going to find some sort of filtration system to filter the hops as they come out when they go. I pump into the what is it? Into the fermentation vessel. And number two, I'm going to look at actually perhaps filtering the grain bed at the bottom of the grain father, so we don't get so much grains going through. Third option is I'll buy a bit of Braumeister, and I've seen the Braumeister, it actually doesn't seem to let so much particles go through. But I'm just pending. That's just pending thinking about that. I might rearrange some of my equipment and sell and buy some stuff, and might get the funds up for that. So I would like something like that, but on the other hand, it just takes all the fun out of it as well. But I'm just getting a bit pissed off nowadays with all the particles and all the shit coming through, and I just haven't got the room for a 3-tier system here. It's a cramped little place, so I just want to have that bit of perfection. Anyway, I digress. Let's have a quick look at the. Oh, lost you there. Let's have a quick look at the water and see how it's fermenting, and we'll go from there and have a look. Okay, so as I said, it's about 12 hours. This is the Pilgrim. This is the Challenger brew. You can see it's obviously circulating really happily. So yeah, that's it fermenting outside. It's notice how it's very calm and it's not bubbling over too much. What I've done there, I've obviously that fridge is set at 17 degrees, so a little bit of advice: if you're having a lot of blowouts, just ramp down the temperature quite a lot. I mean, it just needs to sit at that for maybe 2 days if it's going really well, and then you can just turn it back up to 11. No, not 11. Turn it back up to 20 odd, and it'll go off and finish off, and you're not going to have all that mess. But anyway, I'll sign off, and I'll see you all next time.